Video we have discussed what is dispersion and how many methods of the dispersion is over there. We have discussed there are four methods of the dispersion. The first one is range method, second one is quartile deviation method, third one is mean deviation method, and fourth one is standard deviation method. So in today's video we will learn how to calculate the range method is over there. So the calculating the range is equal to largest minus smallest. L depend on the largest, S stand for the smallest. It's very easy method to calculate. The range method is very easy to calculate dispersion. So generally this method is not common in examination is over there. In examinations, the examiner sometimes use the quartile deviation method, and majorly the standard deviation method is very important for the dispersion. But it is also important in point of view when you will get the objectives over there. So that's why we will discuss today how we will calculate the range method. So range method, to calculate the range, we have to having the difference between the largest and smallest values over there, and the coefficient of range is equal to largest minus smallest upon largest plus smallest. So as far as the range is concerned, it's a absolute measurement of the dispersion, but as far as the coefficient of range is concerned, it's a relative measurement of the dispersion. So the coefficient of the range will be the unit free measurement. Secondly, we have some result in connection with the range. We have to discuss some more things about the range. The very first what we have discussed, you may be learned what is the range is over there. Range remain unaffected due to the change in origin, but affected due to the same ratio due to the change in f. It means if we will change the origin, there will be no change in the ranges over there. It means if we are adding equally items to the all items, then the range will be unaffected. But suppose two constant A and B is over there, we are having calculation of the range. So the range of y is equal to b guna range of x. There is a relationship between the two range of the two series. What we already have discussed, the range is unaffected due to the change in the origin, but affected in the same ratio due to the change in, if two constant A and B is over there, two variables x, y is equal to, we are having y is equal to a plus bx is over there. There are two variable is over there. So then the y is given by, that is range of y will be having. Okay. So the first we will discuss how to calculate the range is over there. So we are having the example is over there. Suppose we have given some numbers. The numbers is given 82, then 96, then 52, 75, then 70, 65, then 50 and 70. Item 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items is given. These are the wage of 8 workers is over there. We have to calculate the range, and coefficient of range is over there. For calculating this, the very first we will say what is the largest item, that may be the 96, and what is the smallest item, that may be the 50. This is the smallest and this is the highest is over there. So for calculating the range is equal to largest minus smallest, that is 96 minus 50, that is 46. So the value of range is equal to 46 rupees. Coefficient of range, that is largest minus smallest upon largest plus smallest, that is 96 minus 50 upon 96 plus 50. So here 46 is over there, then 6 and 146 is over there. So 46 divided by coefficient of range, that is 46 divided by 146, 46 divided 146, that is 0.3150. So the coefficient of range are in percentage is over there. So for calculating, we can we having multiply by 100. For getting the comparison between two series, we will get the result in percentage. So we are having the coefficient of range is largest minus smallest upon largest plus smallest multiplied by the 100. So here the 96 minus 50 upon 96 plus 50 multiplied by 100. So here we are having 46, 1 upon 46 multiplied by 100. So we will get the result is 31.51. So it's very easy to calculate the range. The firstly we will select what is the largest number, what is the smallest number, then we will calculate the range. We will decrease largest from the smallest, we will get the value of the range is over there. If this is the individual series case is over there, if continuous series case is over there, how we will calculate the range value? Suppose we have given x is equal to 50 to 54 is over there, then 55 to 59, then 60 to 64, then 65 to 69, then 70 to 74. These items is given. So the very first, this is inclusive series, we will have to change this series into the exclusive mode. Here the difference is 1, so minus and plus difference by 2, minus and plus 1 by 2, minus and plus 0.5 is over there. So we will deduct 0.5 from, that is 49.5 to 54.5, then 54.5 to 59.5, then 59.5 to 64.5, then 64.5 to 69.5, and then 69.5 to 74.5. What we are doing? We are subtracting 0.5 and adding to this. So subtracting 0.5, 49.5, adding 54 to 0.5, 54.5, subtracting 0.5, that is 54.5, adding 0.5 in 59, 59.5. So here the difference is 1. So we will divide 1 from 2. So there is 0.5. So firstly we will subtract 0.5 and then add in other. So lower limit subtract 0.5 and upper limit will add to 0.5. So here this will be series and the frequency is given, that is 12, 18, 23, 12, 18 and 23, then 10 and 3. So the largest item is 74.5 and the smallest item is 49.5. That is the largest and this is the smallest. So the range is largest minus smallest. So the range is equal to 74.5 minus 49.5, that is 25. So the value of range will be having 25 kg. And coefficient of range, that is largest minus smallest upon largest plus smallest multiplied by 100. So 74.5 minus 49.5 divided 74.5 plus 49.5 multiplied by 100. So that's it. Upper limit 25. Sorry, 124 multiplied by 100. So we will have the calculation, that is 20.16. So the value of range is 20.16. Okay. So this is the methods of calculating the range is over there. Now if we are given the relationship between x and y and the range of y is given, then we can calculate the range of x is over there. So another one question we are having. Suppose we are given 2x plus 3y is equal to 10. The relationship between x and y series is given. The relationship between x and y series is 2x plus 3y is equal to 10. And the range of y is given 15. Then range of x what will be? Here we are using another one methods of the range is over there. The very first we are having we are having we have given the relationship between x and y series is over there, and range of y is given 15, and we have to calculate the range of x is over there. So here 3y is equal to 10 minus 2x. So the y is equal to 10 by 3 minus 2 by 3 x is over there. So the value of a, so the value of value of b is equal to 2 by 3 minus. Here we know the range of x is equal to b multiplied by range b multiplied by range of y. Already we have given the relationship between the both series, the range is over there. So we have to calculate the range of x, that is 2 by 3, minus and plus value will be ignored and multiply by 15. So the range of x is equal to 10. So this is also a method to calculating the range method. So I think with this video you may be learn how to calculate the value of range. Next, what is the mean deviation is over there, or what is the quartile deviation is there, we will discuss in the next video. I think this video will be helpful to calculating the range and the coefficient of the range. Thank you.